6. Time again for the checker car show. Time again for the checker car show. Cab service. It's now about 1 o'clock. Some new arrivals here. First of many, we hope. Here's Steve Wilson, president of the club. Here's Stephen with his previous checker wagon, sold to Dave Eldridge. This one. Here comes Roy Dickinson, who is a official in the Checker Car Club. He does a lot of the work for the paper, as far as advertising and mailing and such as that. Hi Dave, how are you?
Good.
Good.
Hey, John, how are you?
Hi Stephen.
Oh, I see.
Just a few miles.
Don't even know where that is.
Morning.
Know the name of that? The phone number?
Hi folks.
Hello.
Hi,
Don't
John.
mind me, we're just get a few of these checkers in the picture with the owners.
Yeah.
Nice looking automobiles.
Should be. They were made here.
That's right. And I was here to make most of them.
Oh, yeah?
He even wants a picture of this gold one now that he's pointing and giving me directions here, because he hasn't had it gone a year, but I think he misses it
This is
already.
absolutely the finest station wagon, finest checker station wagon in the whole country.
Oh, I said the world, so.
Originally came from Portland, Oregon in 1990 at 19,800 miles. Not many more right now.
No, and Dave Eldridge bought it from Steve.
Dave Eldridge.
Yeah.
Come on over here.
We've got a picture of, oh, here comes Dave. Here's the proud owner now of the gold anniversary checker.
Yeah.
And you can't, you're just looking.
No, I have this station wagon. What, this car, Dave? I recognize that's the input. You know better what you've done. What are some of the things that you've done to make it a better car?
Really haven't had too much. The car is absolutely sound, and had the battery painted, you know.
Huh?
Yeah, and I added some chrome headlight rings and chrome stone shields.
Tell me, what kind of care do you take with this car?
Well, it's,
You take it out in the snow and the ice and
it was put in the garage in October and got out first of June.
Well, that's because the battery wasn't painted. Come on.
The battery was fine.
oh,
No, it was covered the entire time. Made a cover for it. I think probably I've driven 484 miles. So
oh my gosh. It is
Right. We just don't drive it unless we have a reason.
Okay.
Now walk me around it.
Of course, that last starter I put in, that was the high performance job. Finally was able to crank that thing over. You want cold pretty much.
Fell over the bunch of parts evidently for sale tomorrow. Kalamazoo, Michigan, Checker Car Show, 96. Sitting on the window there. Got to zoom in on that. There it is. Nice looking car from Ohio. White one. Gentleman told me about from Canada. Beautiful car here from Alabama. Somewhere down there.
Wait, go back to your car in the back and make another approach when I tell you to. Just a minute. Ready? Welcome to Kalamazoo. We got here early.
Bibles here. Roy and I have been over to the plant. So we'll get everyone in the picture. Here. Beautiful. Didn't notice where it was from. Gotta walk around here. Picture of that Indiana plate. Another nice looking wagon.
Don't you like that, brother?
Here comes a fella named Eric Lockman from New York. Hi, buddy. How you doing? A lot of interest in this one. Snuck up on us here. And also polished aluminum bumpers. The owner right there. Intelligent ladies here. Sitting in the air conditioning in the back of a checker. It doesn't get any better than that. You can't beat that, that's right. And here's a lady waiting for her turn.
We need tickets. Came all the way from Arizona just to sit in the back.
Yeah, it's about 2:20 now, so we have some new arrivals.
They're going to have videos available.
You'd have to talk to Steve. I think he will down the highway.
Oh, it is.
Park? Missouri.
To Michigan.
Oh, that looks like Dick Yalen's. Oh, it's got whiter stripes.
Dick is good.
You heard so much about him. You get a picture of Mike and his bride. There's the checker threesome there.
Hey, here we are.
I don't know these people leaving.
Hey,
Video
Steve.
cameras at each
Good to
other.
see you too.
That'll make me get out of the way.
Where are my kids? Have my kids been sold? Hey, wait a second.
Hey,
Hey, you.
we told the state police to stop you at the line, fella.
They didn't stop us. They couldn't.
Here's the Padre. Bought some parts last year, 2 years ago.
Nor, you think Oscar's going to come in and want to fry up the car? They're going to come.
Oh, yeah. And I did this one.
So I found a railroad track and followed it.
Here we are, 29, out to Gilmore. Stephen over there. It's a big crowd. Kind of coming around here. I'm in the checker area, which is obvious. Steam engines and all kinds of things here. Biggest shows I think we've ever had.
Somebody was here 4 years ago on Father's Day. They owned the diner.
I'm surprised
Oh,
they're
they're
here.
not here. Gina and Lloyd Bradbury.
They owned the diner. They said they wanted to come. It's already fixed up. I said, you got stations up there, yeah.
We're getting the grand tour by the curator of the museum here, driving this six-man golf cart, Hank calls it. We went to his car to get his clubs, but we're stopped.
Tom Kaiser is our host for our drive.
Yeah, there's Raj right there on the end.
Yeah.
There's Bruce in his car. Better get him in there.
Somebody just drove in up there with a lot of checker sheet metal.
Yeah, in that truck. The red truck.
Right there.
That's my daughter's fiance.
Yeah, there he is, yeah. Oh, that's where, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right, that is the fella, yeah.
He bought a bunch of stuff from a mule driver that died. His wife had a checker and a lot of parts.
Ah.
His name was Bruce Presty, Hank.
Oh, no. He died?
He drove a snowmobile into his house.
No kidding?
Got him.
Yeah, right. I finally found I've got to conduct a tour.
You recognize him?
That's Mr. D-Back.
Yeah.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave. When I retired from Checker in 1990, I bought this car in Portland, Oregon.
That went back to Oregon?
19,000 miles on it.
No, Dave.
Nope, I brought it back to Kalamazoo base,
Yeah,
towed my Mustang on
Yeah. I remember that.
behind it, and it's always been in Kalamazoo.
Oh,
Now,
okay, it's Dave.
now Dave Eldridge has it.
Oh, yeah, Dave, the guy at Prom.
Augusta.
No, he retired from Checker. He was an inspector down to Plant 3, basically.
Oh,
Yeah.
Eldridge, yeah, that fella, yeah.
The calendar, Wednesday now. Yeah, so maybe I can make that one.
Well, there's a lot of idle chatter here in the background there, Steve.
This checker.
Yeah, they're not checkers, but they look pretty good. And we got some old John Deeres, it looks like. Yellow John Deere.
Glad we got a breeze today.
This is quite a turnout, isn't it?
Tractor coming here.
Well, I debated on whether cutting the grass or coming out here. I'll come out here. You're right.
Look at the miniatures here.
Yeah, look
I'm
at that.
glad you haven't lost your mind.
Look at these
Yeah,
guys.
probably, yeah. Look at this man.
Boy, this is helpful.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some vendors here. Maybe how to set up a place.
So watch this. They probably charge you more than you think. No, Gilmore.
All the way to the club numbers down there at $30. There's a steam engine running. Here's one running. That sound down there. Look at that old scooter.
My neighbor just bought a Model 8.
That's about what they're going for now.
dual cowl face? Or the dual cowl face. Wow. Man, I have a 30 tractor. Hey!
John, I got a sale for you.
Have you?
Yeah, you got the watch?
No, you're in my car, but I'll be back. Okay. Watches the sell themselves.
Yep.
Oh, steam-powered motorcycles.
Yeah. Harley. Hey, thank you for your help, Mary. I appreciate it on that registration. You too,
That's
Dave?
all right.
Okay.
Dave always does a good job.
Yeah.
How's all of my college now?
Well, these guys aren't used to this.
Gosh, there's a
Well, that's
big crowd here. Look at the tracks.
farm
I've
fields.
never seen that.
Caterpillar.
Yeah. I've never seen it. Honey deer.
Sure is different for us.
Running over here with the belts.
This one here is something else. You gotta see this one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my.
Running a
Hold it
lot
right
of
here.
different.
You would, please.
Oh, yeah, he's
Where's it from?
Monkey dancing on a pole that took to an end.
No kidding.
I think it's
Oh,
up
yeah.
here past the corner.
Okay.
He's over to the left there a little bit. There, you can see him over there now. Wow. He's got a flag on the end of the pole. Wait till we get up past the green tractor.
Okay, I'll get these here. God, there's a lot of people.
Now look up on the left there. Monkey on the pole.
We'll go by that.
No,
That is neat. There's people go nuts over
Oh,
it.
look at the model. Nice. Nice.
Yeah, the sawmill over here.
Oh, we got her going, huh?
Yeah, there's a sawmill running. Look at that belt. Running off that tractor. Can you imagine? That's how we used to do everything.
What kind of wood, guys?
Hard.
Oh, come on.
I'll take that.
Right?
Then you can fool me.
That is what we used on the Florida pickup that you made, John.
Yeah.
That
It's
is
good.
Yeah.
old pit saw.
I guess so.
Had a guy down the pit and then he got up above you when you used to saw boards that way. Wow.
Nice beams though, eh?
What's running the traveler? Is that a cylinder or something?
What?
The travel on the board.
Oh, it's going across the drive shaft, isn't it?
It looks like before hydraulics, I think it's all mechanical.
It didn't look like anyone was shoving that board through it. There's a nice little engine. I don't know how much of this you want on this tape, Steve.
Not a whole lot, John.
Oh, yeah?
Not a whole lot. Kind of pick up the barn, maybe the, kind of.
I'll just general ride, yeah. Sure. There's a thing. Fine. Yeah, we don't.
We don't just send a whole lot. The moving stuff is always the same.
And, really, it'd be the same lumber, the same haul, but just different sizes. I'm losing sales on the lumber. Really upset that over there? Eldridge is wide. Okay, we're running again.
Now they go 6, 8 wide.
Yeah, let's go down and see if Bruce is having any
I'd love to see him put on about a 5.
I bet he is. Look, there's door panels going.
Yeah,
Oh, it up,
that's kind of fun to see parts that shows a little part of this thing. And we don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Tom Sterlacki is going to pick up,
Right.
So we may want to
I haven't seen him yet.
see, there goes Ben with some door panels.
Yeah.
Drive on just around through here.
Got anything cheap, Bruce?
Prices are going up. These guys are buying it up like crazy.
Yeah. Don't give it away.
I did a fender.
Quick way to see if there is.
He said, there's John will know. Did they put out a catalog for 81? Or is 80 the last one?
No, I think they put one out. I don't think they... Okay, what we're going to do here is get Steve's wagon that he just sold.
Dave's going to move his car up a few feet. Would that help?
Oh, that's it.
No.
This one Steve is standing in front of us is present Pepper. This one he sold to Eric Blackman.
Hey, John.
All right, he's still friends. They're still friends after all these years.
Still friends.
There's the two recipients of checker wagons. Probably two of the finest wagons on earth. Checker wagons, that is. Here is the gold one.
Superba right there, the black one.
This is Don's Superba. Steve's present car and the Arizona car. Well, I got all three in the picture. I think there's danger here of the lens breaking.
Gotta get all these common people together. Super.
Little pan over here. He's put a sign in the window. This is his lovely wife. And back over. Don't hide. Don't hide. Fine little friends. Probably never be three checkers together again like this, unless it's 2 years from now on a checker show. We get together.
So I guess I'm getting it probably 700.
Okay, gentlemen, all the world is watching here.
That's right.
We have a seller and two buyers for the famous checker wagons.
Some of the greatest checkers that there are.
Two of the greatest in the world. Eric, what do you think of yours?
3,000 miles from Phoenix to here.
And it made it.
An hour past 65 miles per hour, never slowed down.
Is that right?
Absolutely.
Great, great. How about you, David?
The greatest car going.
Yeah, I think we all believe that.
Loving, tender care.
After this many years at that place. Steve, do you miss the wagons?
I do miss the wagons.
Yeah, I know you had a little tear in your eye when.
But it's such a nice thing to have a reunion.
Had a little tear in your eye when Dave drove up yesterday. I noticed.
Yeah, think about it.
Certainly did.
You didn't think about it, but it's about 21 years since a wagon rolled up the line.
Yeah.
75 to 86, 96. No, there was some 22 years since a checker wagon rolled up the line.
There's a model that was built a couple years before these wagons. Still purring nicely. 1923. Loaned to the museum here by David Martin, the checker. Is this the one you bought, Stephen?
No, that is the one. No, 36 is the one I bought. Green one. Green yellow, that great big one. Great big one.
Hey, turn around here. Turn around here.
These are running.
Yeah, they had it in the service shop.
Get up next to it, Steve. We want to get the president of the car club here next to this 23. Sounds quite a bit like yours, Steve.
Well, it's not quite built like mine. It's a little bit earlier.
A little earlier than Steve's, he said.
23 versus
67 versus a 23.
Great checker. Very, very checkers ever made.
Beautiful checker. They're all just proud as punch.
Like one of your cameras? Want me to take one with you? Okay, sure. Okay, do that. Hope so. I'll find out right away.
Got a little westerly wind blowing the flags on the checkers.
The way they're slipped on, I don't think if somebody slipped it on all the way, I doubt if it would break the antenna even if they drove with it. That's
There's Bruce
that
down
tube
there.
should fit almost all the way down to the base. I would guess most people would have common sense enough to take them on.
They're at 8 o'clock, but I just didn't see me get going. Hey, you're going.
And then he discovered they repaved.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock on the 29th. Great outing so far. Steve is going to have a little program here. Checker people gathered around. They're still coming. We'll zoom up there. He's got a professional cameraman, which I'm not. Steve's daughter, Connie, standing there. She's going to say a few words.
They told me you have 3 watches left. I want one. Yeah, I can. I'll catch you a clock.
All I have is the ladies' watch. I have some clocks. There's the logo.
Well, I wanted it anyway. I better get back.
She said, what more can you ask for? A perfect night with my man in the last checker in New York City. It was my favorite one. How many times do we take the things that are really special to us for granted? Have you ever had your power go out? So you go downstairs to check the fuse box and the first thing you do is go to flip the light switch? Doesn't work. Take it for granted. I think the checker is one of those things too, like you all know. Before we knew it, it was gone. And a lot went with it. But here we are. And I'm glad that someone like Don McHenry had the heart to keep going and start the newsletter and pull people together all over the United States and even out of the United States. You're a special guy, Don, and we really thank you.
Thank you.
About 3 years ago, another man took over the newsletter, and he's really special to me. I think it's been fun to meet all of you and to hear his stories. I want you to know that he has just had more fun and loved this whole thing. When you look at someone who's a relative, you love them because they're your relative, right? But I have to say, in this case, I'm proud that he's my dad because he's got more integrity than 10 people. And I think maybe you've seen that too. So let's welcome a real special guy, my dad, Steve Wilson.
Thank you. I just can't say anymore. Glad everyone's here. Let's have a little interchange of information, parts, and so on. We've elected a few board members last night. A few key people that really get into where parts are, where they're coming from. Some are a little trouble. But I'd kind of like to turn it over and maybe ask our premier guy that's got all the checkers in the world back there, Ben Merkel from Ohio.
Hollywood.
And a great teacher. And just have a word, if I may, to have Ben just sort of get this thing kicked off.
I've owned these cars, I think. I'm going to say that the part situation right now is great. We've had a lot of brand new fenders show up. Some showed up right here. And so we really don't have any parts problems to my knowledge, except for some of the really obscure parts. Strange, wagon parts. Some of the older stuff is getting a little tricky. Some of the mid-60s, but in general, most fenders are still available, although due to scarcity, I think we're going to see higher. The other realization is that probably 70% of the checkers left are perhaps a little rusty. So if you're going to fix it, now's the time. If you're going to wait 5 years, I hope Dick Clark and Ed McMahon stop at your house. We also have more people in the checker business. We have Bob Welch, who's a recent arrival, who's been helping people get their checkers.
I'm 70 years old.
Yeah, but he's only now beginning to live.
That's right.
And Gary Spalding, who was here a second ago. There's Gary.
There he is.
So we are trying to bird dog these parts. If you hear of some parts available in your neighborhood, contact someone who's close by. Like if you're not too far from Bob, let him know. If you hear of parts near New York, tell Eric. If they're near Cleveland, tell me. There are people around who will try and save these parts if it's feasible. Well, we're in a golden age right now, and with new fenders selling for anywhere around $300 to $200, I mean that's what Chicago would have charged for these parts new if they were still selling them today. So enjoy it. It's not going to last forever, but we're fortunate, and we have a larger network of parts than we had 2 years ago. So each year we seem to have more and more people who are trying to keep them going. I can't do it. Eric can't do it. We have to spread this out. It's a very labor-intensive thing. I also urge people not to drive them in the salt. It's an expensive habit. And course, if someone hits your cars, I always say you get out and punch them out pretending you're sheet metal. I also urge people who have suspension problems, don't wait till your car gets in the garage and is halfway apart before you call one of us. We need lead time. It's better to get your suspension diagnosed, get the parts, and then go into the garage. Otherwise, your mechanic will not work on your car again, and you go back, he'll turn white and go to the bathroom and never come out. It does happen. Yeah, there you won't see the car for a couple months. So please plan ahead. We don't have a huge workforce to pull these used parts off, especially if it's the middle of winter. You know, we had a bad winter. If you're in Florida on the beach calling me and I got 5 feet of snow and it's 0, I don't want to hear about it. So if I could ask that people just have understanding when they call us for used parts. Other than that, you know, we do have most of the parts. They're just not where we can put our hands on them all the time. We have windshields being remade for both models. They're expensive, I know, but they are available. So we're forging ahead. We're getting rubber stuff remade. Joe Pollard and I he discovered that a place in my own town, Middlefield, Ohio, made some of the rubber parts for these cars. So it took a Californian to point out something in my own backyard. But that's how it is. So we're hoping to have more rubber, new old stock rubber. I understand that Mike Riley in Connecticut's got some rocker panels that we're going to know about pretty soon. And if your cars are like mine, they need rocker panels. So we're in red lenses, red stop lenses. I understand Eric Lockman's working on a mold for those. Hopefully we'll have plenty of them. But things like hoods, fenders, grills are going to get scarce. They're getting scarce already. That gets us pretty much catch as can right now. But they are available. We just had a bonanza right here this morning. Any of you guys feel you should add to this? Did I miss something?
We are actually trying to track down sources or small supplies that are left over. We're actually trying to find old cab operations that may still have some parts laying around, and that's going to be some of our future sources. And then we're also looking at some remanufacturing. Of course, the problem is the amount for tooling or setup charges and stuff like that. And hopefully, we're even trying to see what we can do against the newest hood of them. That's one that do we need 5,000 of them? Not really. You know, can we get a lesser quantity but at a manageable price? That's the type of things that we're trying to work on.
If we might, probably some major questions out of you people. Who's got a big problem that maybe? All right, let's start here with Mr. Roy Dickinson. Roy's my assistant manager out in Arizona in case I go vacation someplace. Roy takes over, does our computer thing. Eric, go ahead.
Eric Lockton, and my father's the last dealer, I guess, still going Turnpike in Middletown, New York.
Joe Pollard, I'm out in California where we have no rust, but we have no parts either. This is my ex-friend Bob Welsh. He's got some parts.
I'm Bob Welsh. I'm Pete Scott now over there about Luther Thomas's inventory out of Missouri by accident. Anyway, we have some parts. They're listed in the bulletin in the letter, checkerboard news, and we still have some still available. Pete Scott's the one we want to call. His number's in the bulletin. He's shaking his head no.
Yeah, Indianapolis, India.
We have a model man back here that I can get up.
I guess I'm the only maker of steel models of 124 scale anyway. Some of them I found out you hardly use 124 or something else. But I'm working on it, and I'm already behind, so Monday gears out. If you order one, Monday gears out 10 feet. I also have some, about 12, enough parts for 12 checkers on them. But they wouldn't be complete then. Put them all parts together. But if you have something, mine are all older. If you have something you need that I might be able to help you on, well, give me a call.
Yeah, Mr. Burkholder from Texas. Good member. This is at least his second trip out here. Third. And Mike Angelich back there. He's the Big Apple Club. So you see all these beautiful yellow checker teams here. Big Apple Club is right there. Okay. John Logan is around.
Right there.
Oh, right here, pointing his camera at me. John Logan's doing some video things for us. Rod Walton from the factory has been responsible for getting our things set up and helping us with the banquet thing tonight. And just lots of little quiet things along the way that make everything happen. Peggy and Bill helped took care of our dinner things tonight. Lyrics and registration. We've got a lot more member involvement this year than we've done in the past, for which I am very grateful that I don't have to do anything anymore. Dave McLeod, one of our great founders of this group. Now I'm really interested in the problems that you people might have. This distinguished group to be able to answer a question or two for you.
Hey, the guys there in Missouri got parts too.
Andy and Chris Taylor from Missouri, well, they've got a bunch of parts, and if you want to upgrade from something that's a little shaky like something really great, and you want to go towards the modern thing, Andy is an instant person who knows how to do that. We're going to try to get more and more of that information in the newsletter so you can kind of read and see how to do it. There your own opinion.
We got an Apple chapter. We got a California chapter. How about a Kalamazoo chapter?
I'm looking for volunteers for a Kalamazoo chapter of the Checker Car Club. Just talk to me after it's over. We'll get your name. Well, we do have a chapter in Great Britain, but they have a little trouble drawing members. But we do have probably 25 or 30 members in Britain, and there's a great interest in checkers over there.
How about France?
France, Chris Monnier, some of the new artwork that you've seen on our photo was done by members of this Chris in France, and he's really does some great work. But that doesn't get you your part.
John mentioned about the different setups. If you remember, Andy and I mentioned to you, we're wanting to set up a Mid-American chapter for the ones in the center to alternate years between the two groups to set up meetings. Now, I've mentioned it to John Logan also, him and I talked about it, and several of them that I've talked to are interested.
That's a great idea to organize. We've done a couple of mini tours in the Arizona area and draw 15, 20 cars, but we probably need to do more. Our biannual show here is, of course, outstanding, but it's nice to do some area things. And so, Chris, that's a great suggestion, and we'd like to see more of it.
marathon park car in the backyard of a friend. He wants to get it out of the backyard. We want to sell it and get it out of there before everybody goes home. So if anybody wants to make an offer on it, let us know.
All right.
And we've got a couple of seat covers and inner fender new old stock over here and a couple of other things. I'm sure other people have some things to say.
All right. Be sure anyone that wants anything in your newsletter, it's your newsletter. You tell me what you want, and I think I don't have the data, I remember I can count on to get it in. From the upholstery material, I can probably provide you with the name of a company and a phone number that does that.
If you wanted to do it careful, you can cut it out in this place, and sleeve it in, but it's a major job. I mean, I know this cord's patch. It just gets a 1/4-inch angle, 2-inch. No one really sees that kind of stuff. Mike, could I answer that for a second? Dave, feedback. Dave, the tail of my checker, both tails are shot. So what I did, I took cardboard and made a pattern to fit around that challenge. It's 21 inches long on the ends, 15 inches on the side pieces. So I made a mock-up out of wood. I put the wood on. Then I made out of about 3/16 steel. Took it to a weld shop. Went up just like a saddle, an envelope. Put Allen bolts right through it. That was in '76, and it hasn't wedged a bit or even moved in 20 years.
Did you treat it then, the frame before you...
I painted them, and then I put water pump grease, cooked on a little burner with a brush. Water pump grease, and then when it sets, it seals for life. Inside every panel of my car is painted with water pump grease. I did
I like calling
Yeah.
good stuff.
Well, Steve, how'd it go?
Hey, John, this one just absolutely marvelous.
Isn't this super?
Yeah.
A lot of support, a lot of good people.
Lots of sports, lots of good people.
Yeah.
Few of them weren't able to bring cars, and we're just tickled to death to have all of them.
Too bad we can't do it yearly, but it's quite a burden on you and a lot of other people. I know that.
Well,
but,
this one was fun, really.
everyone did a
this
super
was
job.
fun, really. So,
We'll save a battery and get some people tonight at the dinner, and then wrap it up there, probably.
okay, and I'm going to get that dumb picture of mine out of the newsletter. And
No,
so don't think
promise?
that I'm
You
gone.
promise?
I promise.
Okay, a lot of people are going to see this, and you promise.
But I won't be gone. I'm going to be here to do that.
You won't be
newsletter.
gone. That's right, buddy. Listen, hang it up now.
Thanks.
30. Speeches are over. Everyone knows where to buy parts. Going to have a parade here in a few minutes. Thought I'd walk down the center of this. No, she didn't make it this year, Bill. She gave it to her daughter.
Get that off of me.
Hey, they started. Well, I guess not. There's the old English bus. I can smell the diesel fuel. Oh, man, the streets of London must really stink. Parade has started. I'm out of breath. We're supposed to have a tractor and a checker. Dad and the children.
Isn't that something out here?
We're in the place we shouldn't be, because we're getting lined up here for the parade.
Okay.
Here's the parade that started. Les Branningham on the PA system. Here's our Missouri checker. Dave Eldridge. There's the Padre. Set this thing down, I don't have to hold it. It appears the checkers are no more of the checker owners wanted to get in the parade. Really, when you've seen one tractor, you've seen them all. Went on them from here to hell with it. Mr. Wilson posing for calendar shots, it appears. Another hug on camera, Roy. I didn't get that first one. All right.
You'll do that.
Very well.
I'll show you how, John.
Okay.
I might be older, but I haven't forgotten.
Okay, good.
Jeez.
A chance to reflect on the day. I hope that sometime someone had said that if we take all these pictures, they should be in the post office. If you think about that for a minute, I certainly agree. Every so often they have centennial stamps and bicentennial stamps, centennial stamps.